Good morning, everybody. Rick here. Today is Friday, February 23rd. Time is 8:37 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, let's get caught up real quick. So, I am in this trade short. Was short 10 contract 62.77. Got in, I think, on this bar here. So, just been kind of lollygagging around, and my eyes aren't completely open yet, so I went to go get some coffee. And here's where we are at. I'm basing it off of this very weak print, but it's still being early pre-market. It's just something I was given a shot. So it's kind of a 50-50 shot. It's worked out so far. Half came off at 67 over, actually, no, what I didn't do is set a pill. I set it here. Half came off at 67, so I'm 5 contracts short. 62.77. Stop is sitting at 82, one tick above the high right now. And I will adjust that in just a bit. 77, 81. Yeah, it's still 5 tick stop. So, let's see here. I'm going to bring the stop on down to 80. It's going to lock in 3 ticks. And I will set a pill point for 57. And that will be for 20 ticks. 57. Okay. Pre-market analysis. Well, after the push-up from EIA yesterday, it's just really just been lingering up here. A little bit of a pullback overnight. Back to the 50 period average, and then it's within value area right now. So value area is 63.07 down here to 61.96. And now we're just kind of lingering along. A lot of volume in this area, according to market profile. Not really much going on level 2 just yet. So I'm not expecting big movements until market opens. So we'll see what happens here. But in the meantime, we'll just work with what we can play with. So actually, I'm going to go ahead and move my stop to break even. It's Friday, not one of my favorite trading days, and whatever we take today, I don't plan on giving back. All right, guys, I'll be back in a bit, and we'll see where we end up at. All right, guys, patience getting a little best of me. I went ahead and pulled one at 58 for 19 ticks, and I will set another pill point for 47 for 30 ticks. So let's see what happens. All right, I'll be back. All right, stopped out at that point. So now let's watch and see what happens. We're still actually in this big old channel kind of deal. So let me watch and see what happens up here. All right, I'll be back. All right. One of the disadvantages of trading at home is you miss stuff. So I had to get my kid off to school, and look like this happened here. That's actually a decent reversal sequence. Let me see if it's justified back here. 72.90. Oh, high of the day. Overnight. Okay. Yep, that one is justified. I've missed this one here. That's actually a really nice reversal sequence. Okay, let me see if I can get some kind of a pullback, probably around the high volume node. Somewhere right around 80, 81, and then I'll probably look to enter short at that point there. At this moment, I'm not in this trade though, so, but if I miss it, I miss it. But that's very valid. This is, wow, all these folks got trapped. That's decent total volume, decent delta, and we started the turn from overbought back into the mean there. All right, actually, let me see if I can get in this sometime soon. All right, I'll be back in just a minute. All right, went ahead and hopped this short right here on settlement again, 62.77, and looked to pull half off at 67. Stop is sitting at 87 right now. Not an ideal feel, but we'll see if we can hang on to this one. Hopefully it don't whipsaw all up in this area. So we'll see. All right, I'll be back in a bit. All right, got half off there. Took a while. 67. I'm going to go ahead and set one to come off at 57 for 20 ticks. And I will go ahead and move my stop. I don't want to come to break even this year. I'll move it to 80. All right, that leaves me 5 contracts short, 62.77. Stop sitting at 80 for 3 ticks and look to pill at 57 for 20 ticks. Let's see where we at. Way down here. All right, I'll be back. All right, stopped out there. There's a good chance the Bulls is ready to flip this on around. And that's probably based off of this weak print. So we're still in this channel. It's gotten a little bit wider, but that was actually a decent reversal sequence. So caught it where it should have caught it. That would have been 20 ticks. So now I'm just going back to watch. So all right, guys, I got to actually run off for just a bit. So hopefully I'll catch something. I'm going to fire this up on the team viewer on my phone. And any updates, I'll let you know when I get back. All right, see you in a bit. All right, guys. Got some kind of a sequence starting to build up here. We're at 7,000 total volume and still 2.5 minutes left, so I think this is going to turn. I may look for a limit right there on the deviation line of 63.24, and we'll see. So, haven't said anything yet. I just want to watch it for a bit. All right, I'll be back. All right, short 10 contract 63.23. Made 1 tick below and look to pull half off at 13 and stop. I'm going to set a 10 tick stop at 33. All right, be back in just a bit. All right, that came close. Missed it by 1 tick. Pushing back up, I'm going to move my stop on down to 27. 4 tick stop at the moment. And I'll probably look to pull, give me just a second. I'll look to pull half offs if yeah, I was trying to adjust and it shot back up on me real quick. I think this is where I want to be. Let's see here. This did not turn into a cluster. Not taken out yet. This didn't turn into a cluster, but I like this volume right here. So we'll kind of watch and see. Okay, I'm out now. 4 tick stop. I need to watch and see if this is a continuation print because the volume cluster isn't as strong as it needs to be, but I love this print right here. So let me watch and see. I'll be back. All right. In short 10 contracts, 63.30. And I have a stop at 36. This is the 9-19 threshold at this point here. Short 63.30, look to pull half off at 20 and 7 tick stop at 37. All right, let's see what happens here. If this gets breached, then I'll need to sit this one on out. All right, I'll be back. Okay, got half off there at 63.20. Let's see here. I'm going to move my stop to 34. It's going to be a 4 tick stop. There. And I'll set a pill point for 10. 63.10. 63.10 by 1 limit. All right. Okay, 5 contracts short 63.30. Stop sitting at 34 for 4 ticks, 1 tick above the high right now. And a pill point at 63.10 for 20 ticks. Okay, let's see if this print looks legit. The more I look at these numbers, this is somewhat of a cluster area. It's not double compared to when it turns purple for these. And it's the way I had the program is put together was it is to go double the previous 5 bars, I believe it is, and this number isn't double compared to 300s and things like that. But these big 5, 7, 500 prints and this 11,000 total volume it's ideal. So I don't rely on the purple. It's just kind of something aesthetic that stands out real quick. But actually reading the footprint, reading order flow, it's beneficial as well. So you can catch when things like this isn't caught. All right, let's see what happens here. I'll be back in just a bit. All right, guys, stopped out there. At this point, all I can do is just sit back and watch and probably wait for a break below the 8-period average here to show some type of reversal. Normally, when I'm with the trend, I like to stay on the side of whichever way the market's going. But I missed my entry. I was actually basing it off of this print when it was this print, but I would have never been able to see that one as a reversal sequence where this one popped up. But it's trading. That's one of those things that happens there. So let me watch and see where I can probably get back in again. Short, we're actually back in the overbought area again. And we're just kind of channeling around up in here. So I'm expecting to break through the 8-period average here eventually. So let me see where this bar closes and I may actually enter. All right, I'll be back. All right, I think we've reached the turning point. Got short. 10 contract 63.20 right here. I looked to put half off at 63.10, stop sitting at 63.30. So 10 and 10. All right, I'll be back. All right, went ahead and close this trade at +2, 63.18. It's still lingering around, and this is somewhat of a channel, so chances are we're just going to channel here and keep shooting up again. So I think I'm going to just stay a bear today and see if we can get a decent turnaround. I still like this bar, 16, 26, 36. So this is actually one tick above threshold. But again, trading is an art for me, and just kind of looking at the area that we're in, and then us being overbought as well. I'm not seeing anything on level 2 to signify bear's going to hold, but I'm not seeing anything. I've seen some profit taking back over around 23, between 23 and 28 from this big bull run up. So I'm just kind of waiting for bulls to lose a bit of steam as well. So, but as for now, I'm just going to wait it out and see if we can grab another short somewhere. All right, because the big run up, it still has a ways to go. But if I can't catch something at the beginning of it, it's kind of scary for me because my tights are so stopped to start trading in that direction in the middle. So I'll look for the reversal sequences. All right, guys, out of the market at the moment. I'll be back. All right, so we got some serious profit taking going on right here. This is almost 1,000. Just reached 1,000 contracts, and with all the yellow, it's a battle going on. The delta is pretty much even for the most part, and just that's between the aggressive buyers and sellers. So hopefully we'll get some type of situation coming up here, and looking to get in short for one more go around, and we'll wrap it up, call it the day. So not too much profit today, but still in the black. So all right, I'll be back. Okay, guys, my ADD is kicking in. What I did a while back was set a limit on the 1 deviation line up here at 63.71. It actually got filled. So this is where I'm at right now. I am actually not going to peel. I just moved my stop to break even, and I am going to walk away from it. So this is just kind of a home run hit, if you will, and we'll just see what happens here. So it's been an okay day. Nothing to really brag about. So I'll be back after a while and wrap this video up. But yeah, I've traded too much, or been not traded too much. I've been here way too long, and I can give the computer probably 3 or 4 decent hours before things start getting mumbo jumbo on me. So This is going to be the last trade, and we'll just kind of see how it wraps up. So, short 10 contract 63.71. Stop is sitting at break even right now, and we'll see what happens. I'll be back in, I don't know, an hour or two and all that good stuff. All right, see you then. All right, guys, I'm going to wrap this video up. So here is where we're at the moment. I'm going to go ahead and I'll try to pull. Actually, I'll just pull it off right now. Let's see where we end up at. Let's see, 37, 35. Yeah, I'll drop it right now. Or maybe not. Okay, there you go. All right, I pulled half off at 35, and that is for 30-something ticks. 35, 45, 55, 65, 70, 36 ticks. Okay, so at this point, I'm going to just let the rest of this ride, and I'll probably end up closing it after when the market's closed today. We'll just kind of see what happens here. I'm going to go ahead and set a 100 tick take profit at 62.71, and I will just leave the stop sitting at break even. So that was probably I don't know, $1,500 on just this little run and not filling. So we'll take it, and I'll just wrap this video up. And if something interesting happens on Monday when I come back, or next time I trade, I'll let you know. But as for now, I'm tired. Don't want to watch the markets no more. All right, guys, have a good weekend, and we'll see you next week. All right, bye.